Go ahead and get this show kicked off in literally 30 seconds. How was your week? Trying to work some back end issues, but we got it. 30 seconds. Well, we're gonna hope that we got it. The Lab Tech Show. I see Awesome Wood Things is here. Hit the Spot is here. What's up? Here we go. 15 seconds. What's going on, everybody? Hope all is well with you. It is Wednesday, October 19th, and we're here to talk tech news, and we're here to simplify it in a language that you understand. That's the goal. You know what I'm saying? What they say, I can't find my sound effect. Oh, there we go. Well, it is what it is. We'll figure that part out in a second. Sound effects will be ready shortly. Anyway, my name is TallBoy, and like I said, we're here to just talk tech. We want to break it down. There's some new things that are always rolling out every week, and when those things roll out, we want you to be familiar with what's going on, and we just want to just let you know so you could be aware of what's happening. Pretty simple. We got a few rules to the show. Share the show. Please let everybody know what's going on, and then also the articles of the show are in the description. So please feel free to check out the description of the YouTube description of the video. And you can follow along at your leisure, or you can come back and watch it in the replay. And then also, don't forget to bring your favorite beverage, your drink of choice. Sammy Superstar's in the building. Old School Tuesday Turnips in the building. Hit the Spot. Awesome Wood Things. Revis Brown, the truck driver. He's out here somewhere. We're going to be talking to him in a minute to get our word of the day. But right now we have our Stash Stock Party. And our Stash Stock Party of the evening is Costco. You literally have 1 hour. It ends at 9 p.m. To get your product offering of Stash Stock, which is Costco. For the ones that are not familiar, this is your opportunity to invest in a piece of stock, and it's absolutely free. You get a piece of incremental stock. If you use my code that's in the description, you get $20 when you're ready to invest $20. All right. So when you invest 20, you get 20. And that's how that pretty much works. All right. So hopefully you'll be interested in that and you want to tap in. And you literally have till 9 p.m. to tap in and get that stash stock. All right. So hopefully that will. Costco is a brand that a lot of people shop at. It's either what is it? Costco, and who's their competitor? Sam's, and I think BJ. So hey, tonight's product offering is Costco. So let's make it happen if you're interested. All right. All right, time to tap in. I think they call it the word of the day. Let me see if I can bring this music down just a little bit. Let me see if I can get this to do right the way I want it to do right. And we're going to see if we can get it, okay? That's not the one that I wanted, so we're gonna do this one here. All right, so I got my man Revis on the phone. What's up, Revis?
Hey, what it do, family? What it do?
Man, we got a word of the day, and it's called Writhe. That's right, Writhe. And I want to know if you can simplify it in a language that people could understand. So let me go ahead and put it up on the screen. And the word of the day, it means to twist. The word is often used when the body or a bodily part is twisting, and especially when it is twisting in pain. Can you break down the word Writhe in plain English or in truck driver terms? Can you break that down?
You know what? I'm going to give it a good try here. Let's just say this. I remember last week when you introduced me, and I was interrupted by a call. Now, I'm going to say it was James Hicks. And I said something last week like, oh, hell no. Next time he do that, I'm going to take his foot, and I'm going to right this foot. I mean, I'm going to twist it until it really, really hurts. That's, look at here. He's going to be sitting over there writing.
Okay.
Does that make sense? He's going to be sitting over there writing.
So if someone interrupts you in a rude way, you want to cause some type of bodily harm, is what you're saying.
Exactly. That's exactly what right means.
All right. Well, it's called Writhe. And as you can see right here on the screen, where it says it's a verb, and you can kind of spell it out R-Y-T-H-E. So Writhe is how you say it, not Rith, it's Writhe. And basically, if you want to cause some bodily harm and you want to twist it, I look at it like crab legs. You know what I'm saying? Like you twisting those crab legs. That's what I was thinking. But you said if somebody interrupts you rudely, you gonna get their attention.
Exactly. But then again, with me being a truck driver, we go through things because this is the bad season coming up, the winter season.
Okay.
And a lot of truck drivers have to get the back of the trailers and they jump out.
Okay.
And when they jump out, they may twist that ankle and they'll be in some writhing pain over there. I'm just saying they're going to be writhing. Or they drive through the snow and they try to climb up in the cabs and the stairs will be slippery. And people twist their ankles all day, so you got to really, really be careful. So when I equate it to things that I go through on a daily basis or what we do yearly, you may twist that ankle, and I tell you, it ain't going to look at here. Look at here. We hit the spot 10:06, walk up the stairs and trip going up the stairs, and she twists her ankle. Hey, that's called writhing pain. She be sitting over there writhing because she done twisted that thing and it hurts.
I got you. All right. So they want to know where you at. Where in the United States are you at right now?
When the show started, I was, I hear myself.
Well, because you're listening to the show twice. Just tell people where you at.
Oh, I am in Illinois somewhere. I'm on I-55. I just pulled over as the show started.
So you're in Illinois, I-55 somewhere. Is it snowing? Is it cold? What's the weather like?
It is about 42 degrees outside, but the skies is clear and there's no snow, no rain.
All right. Well, you go ahead and be safe on that road, man, and we're going to just tap back into this show, all right? The name of the segment is Where in the United States is Revis, and the word of the day is Writhe, all right? So check this out. He's somewhere in the United States. We holla at you, Revis. To New York. Where are you, Revis? Hey. Don't forget to honk the horn. All right, there it is. Writhe is the word of the day. Revis told us he's somewhere up I-55, and he gonna go ahead and he hopefully does not have to do any bodily harm to any of those other truck drivers or any of those receiving people that are receiving those packages that he's delivering. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into the show, and let's go ahead and get started. All right, don't forget your adult beverages. And let's see what we got. Our first article of the evening. That's right. Our first article of the evening that I have is autonomous driving. My question to you, put in the comments, would you be open or would you be willing to sit in the back seat of a driverless car? We've talked about this a couple of times. We've shared this. We've talked, but now it's coming and it's actually here. So we're going to talk about this. Waymo 1 says ride-hailing services are coming to LA. So if you live in Los Angeles, that's right. If you live in Los Angeles, then this article is definitely for you because you could be the first ones to get in one of these vehicles. All right. So let's tap in and let's just see what they're talking about. All right. Basically, they're saying Phoenix and San Francisco has already done this, and they're bringing its one ride hailing service to the LA market in a sizable expansion. This is the first time they've ever done it at this scale. Okay. The company has started mapping downtown and Miracle Mile, Koreatown, Santa Monica, Westwood, and West Hollywood. And they will begin driving autonomously in several districts over the coming months. It doesn't mean that the public availability is just yet with the previous deployment involving testing programs, but they want to gradually ramp up to a paid public service, and it wants to provide a round-the-clock service for all residents of LA. Now, my question to you is this something that you could see yourself doing? And when I say see yourself doing, that means you're physically getting in the back of a vehicle. That's right. You're getting in the back of the vehicle and you're going to allow it to take you to wherever you need to go. Would you be open to that? Put that in the comments. Let me know what you think. And let's tap in and finish this article, okay? The Metro LA area is said to be one of the largest ride-hailing service areas in the world and is the third largest in the U.S. And basically, the market opportunity is about $2 billion just to be able to do this. So they can make up to $2 billion or more to do this. And it's equivalent of a dozen smaller U.S. ride-hailing market opportunities combined with Google. And it works to monetize its years of research and development. Basically, they're saying the challenging roads cited the challenging roads. That means that there's crisscrossing freeways, ramps, narrow surfaces, streets, high number of unprotected left turns, blinding sunsets down its east-west roads, and distracted drivers. The app is already available on Android and iOS, but it has not mentioned that it's available in LA at this moment. The question is, it's available right now in San Francisco and in Arizona. The question is, would you get in one of these? That's what I want to know. How are they driving me? No, how are they driving you? You tell them the destination of where you're trying to go, Mama D. Welcome to the show. And once you tell them where you want to go, they will take you exactly where you need to go. That's how they're going to drive you. Hey, I saw the weird car yesterday on the I-10 freeway. All right, Shirley. I mean, would you get in one of those? That's what I want to know. I mean, you got to think it's still technology. I'm not saying it's in a bad way. I'm not saying it's in a good way. I'm just saying it's technology. So not to discourage you, but what if there's a left-hand turn that does not register in Google Maps or Waze or whatever GPS tracking system that they're using or mapping services that they're using? The question is, would you do it? That's it. Just put in the comments, would you do it? She said, it looked weird, but there was a driver in the front seat. So from my understanding and reading other articles, there is a driver right now riding in the front seats. But by the time this rolls out to the public, there will be no drivers. So right now, somebody in the back, they're just monitoring the vehicle. They don't have their hands on the steering wheel. Their feet are not on the brakes. They're just literally just driving. Now, I would not do that. I'm not going to sit in the driver's side of the seat of the car on the driver's side and not have my hands on the wheels or the brake. Like, you have to have some serious discipline. You can't pay me enough money to do that. But I would be willing to get in the back seat and ride around. Now, someone said earlier that they would probably do this in a residential area, but not on a freeway. The question is to you, would you be willing to do it? She says, yes, it is us. I live in Los Angeles, in center of Beverly Hills, Hollywood, downtown LA. So that's right. They're mapping this out for you in your area. The question is, what would you do? Sister Queens. Sister Queen, I'm not mad at you. I'm so not mad at you. It's not for everybody, but for me, I would do it. Sister Queen just said, "Nah, I'm not with none of that. No, thank you." Shirley Polk said, "Not on the freeway." Yeah. Uh, Tech Troublemaker said, "Yes, he would do it." Okay, I think that's it. Um, Let me see. Hello. Okay, so anybody that's joining for the first time, hey, if you can put a comment in the comment, just say hello. Let us know that you're here and you're watching. This is a community, and we're asking everyone to participate because we're here to learn. So, like I said, this technology is coming. It's already released in San Francisco. It's already released in Arizona. The question is, it's going to eventually go in other high congested, high traffic markets. Now, I would get in it because I could get work done in the vehicle while I'm in Atlanta. Because if you know anything about Atlanta traffic, you have to literally know back roads, side streets. You have to know up the ramp, around the ramp. You got to know what roads are turned, are closed. You got to know all of this information in Atlanta. So if they have one of these vehicles, yeah, I'm hopping in one of those in Atlanta. Now, if I'm in an area that I don't know, I probably would be a little hesitant, but I don't know. I mean, like I said, maybe at Vegas or Nevada, I will probably do it and say I'll take a ride, a driverless vehicle from my hotel to the airport. I would probably do that. But if I was in New York, I probably wouldn't. That's just me. So your thoughts, please put in the comments and let us know what you would do. All right. That would be an interesting take to see how you would respond to something like this. Let me see. Not on the freeway yet. She said, "This is BS." She said, "Let me see. Which that is BS is so true. MapQuest is off the chain with wrong directions all the time." All right. Revis Brown says, "It's no different than riding on a train. You are not completely sure if there's an engineer." Well, yeah, that's a true statement. But at least you know the train is on the track. And I mean, yes, it can get derailed, but you're talking about vehicles with other people in front of you and behind you and on the side of you. And you're talking about, you don't know if they're going to cut you off because they're on their phone. You don't know what they're potentially able to do. Then you have no control. So, I mean, I'm speaking of it from a safety side of it, but then I'm also thinking that the technology is so smart that it probably can detect when someone is coming into their lane. I would only assume that, considering you're spending upwards of $2 billion to get this technology up and running, and you know that you're going to make $2 billion back, I think that you're going to do any and everything in your power. And then for San Francisco and what was the other cities, Phoenix, to already have this in their area and it's already released. Los Angeles is what they say the third largest metropolitan city in the United States. This makes sense. If this can be successfully done in LA, then I could see it coming into an Atlanta, a Houston. I could see it coming into a New York. I can see it coming into any other major metropolitan city. Uh, let's see. So this is the opening topic, Joyce, driverless vehicles. And so that is the opening topic. Let me see, what else do we have? Revis train has a conductor still, right? So that's what Shirley is saying. She's saying, Revis, the train has a conductor. So yeah, just something to think about. That's it. Put in the comments, would you get in an autonomous vehicle? That means you're in the back seat, you're hands-free, and you're trying to go from destination A to B. That's it. Would you do it? And then I'm going to add a caveat to it. Would you get on the freeway with it as well? That, in your local city, would you be willing to get on the freeway? Some say I just do residential, but would you be willing to get on the freeway to get from one side of town to the other if you had to? Shirley Polk said, I would be concerned if it took a wrong turn into the... Shirley, come on, Shirley. Come on, Shirley. Shirley.
That's suspicious.
I don't trust computers. I will pass. Hey, look, it's not for everybody, but that's just what it is. All right. Speaking of California, all right. Speaking of California, uh, well, I don't have that article. We're going to tap back into California in a minute. Our next article that we have is the world has opened up. That's right. The world has opened up, and basically people want to catch flights. And because they want to catch flights, they want to be able to go to their destinations as fast as they can possibly get to. And the one thing that holds up the line, shall I say, the one thing that holds up the line is dealing with checking your bags, right? Well, check this out. There is an airline that says that they're launching an electronic bag tag to speed up airport check-ins. That's right. They're an electronic bag tags to speed up airport check-ins. Your thoughts on this? What I mean by that is you don't have to worry about standing in line trying to get a bag. It will literally, getting your bag tagged. It will do it for you, or you do it for yourself before you even get to the airport. I'm trying to move this article over here to this other one, and let's see how this article reads. All right, so this article reads such as, come on, there we go. It says Alaska Airlines is rolling out electronic bag tags in an effort to speed up the airport check-in process for customers. The new option, which Alaska is billing as the first of its kind for a U.S. airline, saying that customers will be able to skip the step of printing baggage tags when checking in at the airport. Customers will be able to activate the electronic bag tag via Alaska Airlines mobile app up to 24 hours before the flight. And after arriving at the airport, the customer simply touches their phone to the tag to display their flight information. The technology allows our guests to tag their own bags in just seconds and make the entire check-in process almost all off airport. So basically you do nothing. You check in on the app with saying I'm checking in. You print out this electronic bag tag. So basically everything is digital. And then once you get to the airport, basically you just, that's it. You simply touch your phone to the tag to display the flight information, and then it goes from there. The company expects it will cut time spent dropping off luggage nearly 40% and also free up employees to deal with other issues at the airport. What are your thoughts on this? That is an interesting situation, and I definitely would love to know your thoughts. This is with Alaska Airlines currently, and this is what they're doing. And I'm pretty sure if this is successful with this airline, I believe that this will be one of those things where it will probably move over to some of the major carriers. Thoughts? Let's see what you got to say. My goal is to never fly again. I don't know why, but United Airlines? No, not United. It's at Alaska. You can print your bag tags at the kiosk at United. Right. So basically she said United Airlines. So Shirley, what I'm saying is you do this all on your phone. You don't do this at the airport. Everything's already done. I mean, this could be a nice process and it sounds seamless. Yeah, you're right. This is something that then they lose it. Remember your well, I have a solution for that moving forward. But this is something that is, I guess, is digital. You're printing it out. You're scanning it on your phone. They know where to go because they already have the technology, of course, to be able to do it. And now that is human error for you to put my bags on another flight. That's human error. That has nothing to do with your bag saying they're tagged to say Mama D, Los Angeles, California with her phone number. That has nothing to do with that. Somebody put that bag on another plane, and unfortunately, the plane was not in the direction that I was going in. So that's what that is all about. But this seems like it's a seamless process. They're saying that the availability will be limited to start, and these programmable devices will be launched. They will be launched in phases, beginning with San Jose International Airport in California. And then Alaska Airlines also rolled out a self bag drop system in March at the San Jose Airport, which will work with the electronic tags to make the baggage check-in experience as hands-off as possible. The electronic tag option comes as airlines across the country are, dealing with a lot of delays. Thanks to the pandemic era travel highs, everybody wants to go and travel again, and they don't have the staff, and they're claiming bad weather. So remember, if you do go on bad weather, I mean, it could be bad weather in Colorado, and that could literally mess up the flights for everywhere else in the United States, right? So they're also saying that the airlines said that 2,500 frequent flyers will get to use the technology first. So basically, this must be phase one, starting late 2022. The devices will then be made available to the mileage plan members for purchase. And they're also saying that that'll be made for purchase for early 2023. And then other airlines around the world have started offering the options to digitize the baggage process. And there's companies called BagTag, One Bag Tag, and eTag that allow customers to use electronic tags on several European and Asian airlines. So, yeah. Let's see. What did they say? I carry a backpack for that reason. Well, I mean, you carry the backpack, Mama D, because why? You carry the backpack because that's your most personal items that you don't want underneath the plane. I hope that's why. Anything that makes the airlines or make the lines faster will stop them from losing. Will it stop you from losing your luggage? Now, that's the part that we have not figured out. Okay, so my understanding, the way this reads, is you tag it with the electronic. I guess you print something out, or you do something with your app, and you put something on once you're at home. So once you check into the airline, I'm pretty sure there's a way that you can download something, and then you basically scan it on your phone, and then now they have it. And then once you get to the airport, you literally tap your phone, and then it says this is where the bag is supposed to go. They already have a designated center that it goes in, and with that designated center that it goes in, it knows where to go, and whoever's working at the airport, they will probably put your bag in the respective location. So the question is, will it be human error or will it be machine learning? I think that's the part that we have to figure out on that part, and they don't discuss that here in this article. Let me see. Mama D, you wild. She said, you go first and then I'll follow. So I'm not mad at you, Mama D. I mean, I get it. It's not for everybody. And, I do understand that. And I'm not trying to discourage anybody. Mama D says she's going to keep it light with her one bag. I don't understand this, Revis. You saying that did anyone notice that all the industries are getting away from personal contact? Oh, yeah. So we've already discussed this at the grocery stores. Grocery stores, they basically want you to use their self-checkout. Now the airlines are saying we have staff shortages. We don't want that customer service, but yet we want your money. So yeah, that is something that I have seen, Revis. That is something the customer... Shirley says, yes, the customer has to do everything and no discounts for the service. Right. So you're charging us a premium. That makes sense. So the question is, what are we going to do to change that? So even though this technology is good and is saving and is cutting costs, but are we getting a discount as the customer? I think that is the question that we need to ask and say, is that fair? If we're taking on these services and we're implementing these services, I mean, it's no different from going to the grocery store and using digital coupons, right? The people who are tech savvy are going to get the deals. The seniors who are not tech savvy, if you don't know how to download the respective app, you're not going to get this. You're not going to get the discount. But yet they want you to come into the store, buy your groceries or buy your items, and then they want you to go to the self checkout because they only have one lane open or they have no lanes open, and they say you got to spend your money. I don't know if that's probably the way that we should be doing things, but this is where technology is taking us, and I guess that's the caveat of this rising technology. Yes. So Sister Queen says, does this only work for their airline? So currently, this is only with. Currently, this is only with Alaska Airlines, and they're saying that they're going to roll this out with their frequent flyers, and then they're going to roll it out with their mileage plan members in 2023. So yeah, so right now this is only them, and then based off of this information, we will see how this works, and I'm pretty sure other airlines will say, you know what, we have this technology, and we think that you should do it as well. But Alaska Airlines said we wanted to be the first, and it's no different from Android and Apple. We're not going to go in that discussion, but it's no different from them saying we're going to try it first, and then Android rolls it out, and then Apple says we're going to come back and perfect it. So I can see a Delta Airlines, a United. I could see. I can't even think of the other airlines, the more popular ones. American. I can see them saying after Alaska Airlines tried this, I can see them saying, well, we're going to roll it out and it's going to be a little bit better as well. And I think that it's going to be a premium service that you can do this. So I don't think it's going to roll out to all customers at first. I do believe that Alaska Airlines has set the standard. And because they've set the standard, they've said frequent flyer members first, mileage plan members second, and then everybody else, you pay a fee. And this is just another way for them to make some more money. It's all electronic, it's digital. You don't have to stand in line. So if you want to get through the airport a little bit faster, you use our service, and it will come at a cost. I think that that's what it would be. I think that's what it is. All right, so check this out. Let's see. Hey, everybody, it is the Lab Tech Show. I need you to check us out. It's on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Will you like, subscribe? Will you tell somebody what's going on? It is the Lab Tech Show. That's it. Pretty simple. Nothing more. All right, let me go ahead and get this other article going up on the screen for us, so we can jump into it. We were talking about what New York not New York. We were talking about what LA is doing and what Los Angeles is doing. And speaking of LA, before we go into LA, we want to talk about a few promos or a few shows that we have going on that's in the world. My man, Mr. Awesome Wood Things, or Mr. Awesome Fun Things, Matt Haas, every morning. Awesome Fun Things on YouTube, 8:15 in the morning. He tells you what's going on in his world. Check him out. It's pretty hot. He always has something interesting, whether it's woodworking, guitar, or just something going on at his job. Sunday Night Live with Rich Vibes. That's right. He's a DJ, and he says when you can't come to the party comes to you. Sunday Night Live, basically 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. Go to mixcloud.com, and it's live with Rich Vibes. And then, speaking of music, you got 24 hours, 7 days a week, 247mixing.com. Download the channel with the App Store or Google Play, and that's 24/7 Mixing. They're the only app that's dedicated to the DJ and the art of DJ. So that's what that is, and yeah. And then we got Old School Tuesday Turn Up. I don't have a flyer for that, but go to Old School Tuesday Turn Up. She just had a show yesterday that was pretty hot with Tasha Page Lockhart, and that is a show that I produce on a weekly basis. And I think that you would appreciate what that show is all about as well. All right. She interviews the hottest R&B and old school legends. And basically, she wants to give out, just tell their story and let them tell it in their own words. All right. So that's what's up. All right, here we go. Our next article that we have, let's see if I can get this on the screen. I told you, bear with me, guys, because I'm trying to relieve some of this stress off of the computer, and I can't have all of these articles here at the same time, or else it will freeze the computer up, and then we will have some lag, and I don't want that to happen. So, with that being said, I'm just trying to just work behind the scenes as quickly as possible. Um, so bear with me 1 second as I try to tap in and knock this out. Um, let's see. There we go. All right. Our next article: California residents. Digital license plates have become legal for all cars in California. The question is, would you be willing to pay for how much would you pay for a digital license plate? I think that's the question. How much would you pay for a digital license plate? So a digital license plate, what I mean by that is it's not a personalized plate that's like, just what we are accustomed to seeing. This is a digital license plate where you can change the messaging however you want to change it. All right. So however you want to change it, you can change it. All right. They're they've become legal in all for all cars in California. So this is how it reads. It says, and I think you're gonna be shocked with this sticker tag price. And I think a lot of y'all are gonna be like, oh hell no, like this right here. What they say? Oh, that's what y'all gonna say in a second. Digital license plates have become legal for all cars in California after a trial with a select number of drivers. For almost 4 years. Why would you want a digital license plate? Users, let's see here, users can change the messaging at the bottom of their plates through a phone app and even give safety notices and alerts such as marking the car as stolen. There's currently just one company, a firm called Reviver. We've discussed this article before, where they say they're authorized to offer digital license plates to California drivers. The plates come into two models, battery powered or hardwired. The battery power options come with a 5-year or 50,000 mile battery life. That's what they're saying here. Also, they said aside from the app, personalization and safety notice features, there's also automatic registration and renewal features with the DMV, location services, and trip monitoring features. If a digital license plate sounds like it's something for you, if it's something for you, yeah, this is where it kind of gets interesting. The I can't believe this price. There's a recurring cost where the plates cost $700. $700 for a license plate. Would you pay $700 for a license plate? Right there in the middle. With a monthly fee of $7 during the trial period, but once that trial period ends, the entire cost is tied up in a minimum of a 2-year subscription, which can be paid at $20 a month for 2 years or $215 for 4 years. If you want the battery powered option, that's what it costs. $215 for 2 years plus the $700. All right. So you got to buy the plate and then you have to pay for the quote unquote subscription for 2 years. And if you want the hardwired version, is not available to the public, but it's $25 a month for 2 years at $275 per year for 4 years. And it's only available for businesses. Now, my question is, why in the hell would you want this? I don't know. This is a very interesting situation. I'm looking at it from the standpoint of you would want this because you want to make sure that your car is protected at all times. You can put whatever message that you want on the license plate. So basically at the bottom of the license plate, and if you click in the description of the video of this article, there's a YouTube video that will show you how it works. I don't want to play it because if I do, I may get flagged for monetization purposes, and I don't want that to happen. But if you would like to see how this video or how this digital license plate works, you can scroll down and you can click on the video and it will show you how it works. All right. So there's a link, I think right here at the top. You can literally monitor where you're at all times. You can see where it says it's stolen. And so basically you got the location and trip monitoring, and it also renews your renews your vehicle registration for you. Interesting. $700 price tag, $225 a year, $215 a year. I don't know. I don't think that that's worth it. And then they're also saying that they have a $99 hardwired version of this. I don't know. So this is the video here. If you want to watch it, just go click on the link and you can see how the digital license plate works. And yeah, they also say you can get it professionally installed for $99, but it is a 5-minute process, and they say it is not hard at all to do. They also say the ability of our platform to deliver greater utility, convenience, and innovation to everyone across the ecosystem of vehicle ownership is unprecedented. And over time, the data and patterns generated through our unique platform has the opportunity to help evolve our transportation infrastructure and be an important tool to make travel safer, smarter, and more efficient. So the only thing I can think of is if you have a very high-end car and if it gets stolen and you have this license plate here, this digital plate will protect your car because it can tell you where the car is. It can also, you can put whatever message that you want on there, and it will renew the vehicle registration. That's the only thing I can really think of. Is that worth $700 for the plate? Is that worth $225 or $275 a year? Now, maybe for a business, yes, but for a personal vehicle, I don't know. Let's look at these comments. Is it available in Georgia? No, it's only available, and believe it or not, it's available in Arizona and Michigan, and they say Texas also allows the digital plates for commercial vehicles. So they allow it, but it's only for commercial vehicles. I'll keep letting the convicted. I'll keep letting the convicted upstate print my plates. Yeah, I mean, I'll go with the prestige plates at, I think it's $90 to get it, and I think it's a $55 renewal fee here in the state of Georgia. So $35 to make the plate here in Georgia, $35 annual for it, and then $20 for the registration. So that's $55 annually, and then a one-time fee of $90 to get started for a personalized prestige plate of whatever you want your name to be. Whereas here, you're paying $700 for the plate. It's digital. If you go with the battery powered, it's 50,000 miles or 4 or 5 years, they said. And then if you go with the hardwired, it's $275 a month, and you have to pay that for 4 years just to be able to keep the technology. Yeah, I don't know. So like this here, like I said, I can see it from a business standpoint. I can see businesses using this to advertise. I would use it to tell people to quit tailgating. Now, see, there you go. Mama D, I'm not mad at you. What'd she say? Hell no, I can't do it. Digital license is not okay. Yeah, I can't see that. Tanya Blazer said, hell to the... I'm not mad at you. Oh, hell no. What about emissions? Now, that's a good question. I don't think that has anything to do with the digital license plate. I wouldn't want that if you paid me $700. This is the stupidest thing ever. What are they thinking in California? Now, keep in mind, this is already available in Michigan and Arizona. So California is now saying it's legal to do this. What she say? The rent, that is rent money for some people. No, no, and no. That's what she's saying. She ain't doing it. That's rent money. Run me my rent. um, okay, let me see. I can't see any of the other ones. Nope, and I'm leaving Cali. LMBO. Yeah, yeah. So I mean, I don't know. Like I said, it's not for everybody, but it could be for you. That's all I can say. Uh, oh, you're good, Joanne. Welcome to the show. Doesn't appeal to me, says Mr. Huge. High demand. He said, this does not appeal to me at all. No, I completely understand. I think that this is for probably somebody with a business, like you guys said earlier, for advertising, or someone who has a very high end vehicle, or somebody who has the money and just says, I want to flex. And I can say, I want to, what's the terminology I want to say? I want to be able to know where my car is at all times. I want to know that I can put whatever messaging that I want to put on the car. I can do that. Is it worth $225 a year or $275 for the hardwired? I don't know. That's all I can tell you. So, yeah, that's it. It's just rent money for some folks. Some people are going to be like, nah, I can't do that. All right, check this out. Download the channel. Looking for new content? Cut the cord. We got weekly episodes. It's called TBE Media, and it's on Roku, and it is also on Amazon. All right, so check it out. We have some hot content, and I would really appreciate it if you would download the channel if you have a free moment, because why? Some good shows on there. Tap in. See what we got going on over there at TBE Media. That's right. I got my own TV station. Now, y'all watching WeTV, ESPN, and all those other big stations, why not support me? That's it. TBE Media. That's it. It's absolutely free. I don't even charge for the station. Will you watch? Will you download the channel? Tell me what you think. Be honest. And if you know somebody that has some shows and would like to join, be a part of the community of the family, let's make it all happen. All right? TBE Media. Okay, Tanya, I'm gonna put this art. I'm gonna put your comment on here. She says the Bloods and the Crips will find a way to make it flash gang signs on their way to the chop shop. So basically, this does work from an app. You know that, right? So you have to have the actual app to be able to make it change and do whatever you want it to do. All right. So I just want to give you a heads up on that. A lot of you guys have been complaining about Netflix, and I love it. Some people like hit the spot, says, hey, I'm tired of it because they're going up on prices, they're going up on fees. And hey, you know what? Netflix has heard all of you guys. They have been rolling out some things this week, and we're only going to talk about one of the things that they've rolled out because this may make some people happy, and this may make people say, nah, I'm still not going to do it. All right. But basically what Netflix is doing is they say a new $7 Netflix plan with ads. That's right. A Netflix plan with ads will be available on November 3rd. All right. So basically they have over 223 million subscribers that are already on Netflix. And they're saying Netflix is one of the most popular video streaming services, and they've only offered several paid plans, none of which that had ads. So, however, that's about to change because Netflix has recently announced its plans to add an affordable ad-supported plan to its lineup. This is likely welcome news if you're on a budget. All right. Uh, streaming apps are streaming apps are typically monthly expenses for many households. And if you don't subscribe to at least one streaming service, you're in the minority. While some households have fully ditched cable and only use streaming apps for entertainment, others pay for one or more streaming services to supplement their cable television plan. Um, yeah, this is what it's saying. You can see it in the fine print. All right. And now they're saying, hey, this new ad supported portion of it, basically it will be available in 12 countries, including the United States and in Canada. And the new plan, which is called Basic with Ads, will be available to Americans on November 3rd, and it will be priced at $6.99 per month. And you may have to pay tax depending on where you stay. I think that's stupid, but okay. This is Uncle Sam. You got to pay tax. With this plan, subscribers can watch HD TV shows. So you're not getting it in 4K. You might get it in 1080. You might get it in 720, and movies on one supported device. So you can only watch this with this $6.99. So you can't log into your TV and have it on your phone. You can't put it on multiple TVs in the house. That's not going to be available either. So it's only one at a time. And there will be advertisements during shows and movies. And they're saying, according to Netflix, each ad is about 15 to 30 seconds. And there will be an average of 4 to 5 minutes of ads per hour of content. Now, they also said you make note that some TV shows and movies will be unavailable due to licensing restrictions, and subscribers will have unlimited access, to Netflix games. If you do the ad-free plans, right now they're currently stand at $9.99 and $19.99. So this is a new subscription offers, a little saving. So you're saving about $3, or you're saving about $13. So, I mean, hey, what are your thoughts? What do you think? Is this something that you can see yourself doing? Tapping into $7 a month as opposed to $9 a month? I may get Netflix for $7. Okay. $7 is not bad. Okay. If you don't like it, then contribute towards the bill. She said people are leaving Netflix, and it's better than the $30. You're paying $30 for Netflix? Are you being billed twice? Because it's only supposed to be $20. I mean, what plan are you on? $7 is good, says Sammy Superstar. I'm not understanding why you're paying $30. Tubi has ads and it doesn't bother me. I mean, you got to think, a lot of these streaming services, I mean, Netflix, for the ones who don't know, Netflix derived because Blockbuster did not believe in their vision. And they literally went to Blockbuster and they said, hey, we have a service and we think everything is going to be digital in the near future. And Blockbuster, we want to partner with you. Blockbuster laughed at them, and now they are the biggest, or one of the biggest streaming services, put Blockbuster out of business. And this is how Netflix has now thrived. And now you can watch the full show. You can binge watch, so you don't have to you don't have to wait every day, every Tuesday to watch your favorite show. You don't have to wait till every Wednesday. You can literally say, I want to binge watch. We have now gone into a binge watch society where we want to see the next episode right then and there. So they created this platform to give us that. And now it's available. And now the question is, do you want to do it with ads, or do you not want to do it with ads? Lisa Maria says, I don't mind the commercials. I'm not mad at you. So, I mean, Everybody, I mean, we know if you watch a sporting event, if you watch the news, you gotta watch your favorite show, you have to pay, you have to watch. And because TV is free, they charge that to you by giving you commercials. This show will eventually have commercials, paid commercials, to where I have to play them if I want to be able to make money. I don't charge for the show. So eventually there will be commercials at some point in time. That is the goal, to make money. So right now it's how do you build the community? And once you get the community, if the community does not support the show financially, then you have to go through advertisers. So I guess for the people that are on Netflix, that say 19.99 or 9.99 is too much, then if you don't mind watching the ads, then by all means, you get a lower tiered price. You still get some of the great shows, and then you pay with it for ads. That's just the way it looks like. 15 for three, laptop, phone, and TV. Right. So 714. No, that's $21. So here's another tip that they had right here on this article that I would like to share with you. They also said here on this article that, let me see if I can find this here. They said 4 ways to save on streaming services. And we'll do this real briefly. They say choose ad-free plans. Netflix is new to offering ad-supported content, but other streaming brands like Hulu and Paramount Plus also have budget-friendly ad-supported plans. If you don't mind watching a few ads, they could be a win for your wallet. Rotate the subscriptions. You can pause or cancel your streaming services anytime. And if you want to try multiple streaming services but don't want to pay a high monthly price, rotate the subscriptions in an excellent way to keep more money in your bank account. And when you get sick of one streaming service, you can pause it and try another. If you know somebody that's in school, see if they have a student discount. And they have, you can save money by subscribing to a lower price student plan. And then you can get a free subscription through your wireless provider or cable company, because some of those companies say, hey, you get HBO Max. Hey, Netflix on us. Hey, Paramount Plus on us. So see if your cell phone plan or your cable company, if they offer any of those plans to where you can get one of those shows or one of those streaming services absolutely free. See if that works. So yeah, I think that's kind of where we are with that. Mama D says, let me see if I can get this popped up on the screen. She said, no, my bill is $15 because she's a senior. So she's taking advantage of the senior plan. I'm not mad at it. I left Netflix too much paid subscriptions. So she's rocking with Amazon Prime and Apple TV. Revis, I'm not mad at you, Revis. Revis said, I've been watching since we were kids.
You already know.
I'm not mad at it. So that's what we have here. So as a quick recap of the show, autonomous vehicles. That's right. That means, would you get in the back of a vehicle and allow that vehicle to drive you to and from without a person in the driver's seat? Would you be willing to do that? It is rolling out in Los Angeles. They're mapping out the area. So would you be willing to get in the backseat of the vehicle and allow it to drive you wherever you need to go? We talked about the Alaska Airlines is launching electronic bag tags. That's where you can literally check your bag in online digitally, and then they give you something that you can scan. And when you get to the airport, you just drop it off in a designated area. Currently, it's only in California, but it will potentially roll out somewhere else. But would you be open to the electronic bag tags to speed up the lines when you travel? And then also, what else did we have? We had the digital license plates at $700. You can own your own personal license plate, where you can put your own personal branding and messages. Whatever you think, good or bad, it's $700. All right, plus a recurring subscription fee. And then lastly, Netflix is saying November 3rd plans to have a new tier with ads, and it's only $7. Your thoughts? Hope all that is that was good for you. Just apply some of this technology. Just know that it's coming. Even though that this is in California, even though this is Alaska Airlines, just know that this technology is coming. And the goal is to be mindful, because once you hear about it on TV or you hear about it in the news, you can say you already heard about this. Now you're going to probably want to inquire more. The articles are in the description of this video. So you can go back and watch it at any given time. And then within 72 hours, we'll have timestamps posted in the video to where you can go to that actual article or to that actual story, as opposed to watching the whole video all the way through just to get to that part. All right. So with that being said, I hope all is well. I hope everyone enjoys their day, enjoy their week, and we will talk soon. Until then, it is the Lab Tech Show. What they say?
You already know.